Well, there I go tripping again.
Hello everybody, it's your boy Choco Zay. I have been waiting to get a new drone for quite some time. Unfortunately, I got my drone confiscated in Rome, but I have been waiting for DJI to come with their new drone. So without further ado, let me show you my new purchase of the drone I'm most excited about, the Air 3S. Let's hop on into opening up this box. So let's go ahead and use this little nodule right here. Pull it open. You may have to rig it up a little bit. Do not advise that at home. Now that we have the plastic off, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Maybe I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, but here we go. Right there. Ooh, it's a nice little case to it. This is the Fly More kit. So with the Fly More kit, we get a couple other extra accessories. This is a nice, sleek case, as you can see. Really nice. I can figure it out. Okay. Fastens right here. Instead of the Velcro they normally do, they have like a fastener here. So, okay, and here you have your manual, you have your charging cable, probably your controller. Here's an extra little cable for Android users, or I guess if you're using an iPad as well. Now let's get into the drone section. Let's zip this part back up. Right here we have the actual drone. So a couple extra propellers, new sleek controller. Here's our battery chargers right here. And of course, just a little comfy storage for your drone in general. It's just a little back here compartment. So let's go ahead and unwrap this controller first. All right. Now there are two models. They have the one with the screen here. The cool thing about not having the screen, if you have the screen, a lot of times you have to do this quick transfer mode where you can basically connect your phone to the actual controller. After you fly, you can actually have some of your videos and photos cached into your phone after you do the recording. Rather, here you have to actually connect to the controller to get those cached images. Or of course you can connect to your computer or get one of those SD card readers for a cellular device. Of course, you have your controller pins right here. Screw those on so we can give it a test go. Okay, I'm gonna set this right here for now. If you have a hard time understanding how to set everything up, they have a QR code that you can scan with your phone. Next, let's open up the battery. We got two batteries in here, and then there's a battery already in the drone. So this is the plus of getting the Fly More kit. You can charge your other batteries and then still have a battery ready to fly. Here's the power mode for charging, and look, it uses USB-C. There's a button right here to actually eject your battery. So here's your batteries. Let's get down to the drone. The DJI Air 3. By the way, if you're not already subscribed, you should subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there and join the subscribe gang. Join the gang, why not? So here we have the drone itself. So when you're unboxing it, it comes without the propellers attached. As you saw in my motion, the back ones are folded, the other ones you just pull out, but you have to make sure the back one is done first. So you have right here, and then of course you have your battery right here. You can pop it out. There's the third battery. You can put it in your dock. As you can see right here, here's the guard for the drone. Unfasten it. So you bend here to unfasten it, and that's how you take it off. So this protects the gimbal. This is the part that's referred to the gimbal. The last thing I'm gonna show you is how to apply the propellers. There is a propeller B, and then there's a propeller A. A1 has a light gray circle, and the propeller B has a dark black circle. So make sure you're aware of which propellers goes on the drone. So with the drone facing forward, the front left and the back right will have the B on it. So let's go ahead and apply it. So you stick it into the ridge, pop it down, twist it until it's locked in its little section. Okay, now for propeller A, it's gonna be in your front right and your back left. So let's go ahead and apply it. Go ahead and apply this one as well. Now we have all four propellers back on. So, all right, let's give this a test fly. As you can see, this is what it looks like on the RC controller. That sound that you're hearing right now is actually the indicator that I am very close to something. And you can see on the display a orange or red determining how close I am to that object. So here, if you look to your right, you can see a couple of the different options that you can choose, whether it's photo, video, master shot, or quick shot. And with each of the different tabs, they have subcategories as well. Since we're on video, you can see normal or night mode or slow mode. Of course, I explained all of this as I slowly ascended in the sky. So right here, I was kind of toggling through night mode and normal mode just to see what the image would look like. And let's start a recording. As we progress and descend into downtown Sunnyvale, you can really capture this moment with the DJI Air 3, seeing the vivid colors, and you can really admire the beauty of downtown Sunnyvale. Look at the flock of birds flee as I progress over the area. Now we are testing out the zoom, but also along with testing out the zoom, we're going to be testing out the obstacle avoidance with this video. Now I am able to see the drone, and while at the same time admiring the entrance to downtown Sunnyvale, but something is about to occur where we're getting the signal downward, but now we see this crane. The only downside with any drone, since there are spaces between the structure, the obstacle avoidance was not able to detect it. So that's one thing to be mindful, and make sure you're always aware of where you're flying your drone. All right, let's test out this active track. As you can see, I select active track and I have B, F, L, and R. Those are my different options of how I will have the drone to follow me. So when you see the stop indicator there, that means that active track is active. Since I chose the trace, which I believe with the DJI Air 3, the workflow is a little bit different because we have the directional follow. In the previous one with the Air 2S and also the Mini 3, you have the option of doing parallel or trace. Trace being to follow you, parallel doing to right or left of you depending on the position of your drone. So testing this out, as you can see, the color indicator tells you how close you are to other things, but here I wanted to test out when I move close to things, will it avoid, and also try to refocus. As you can see, it loses me a little bit, and I actually have to move the drone a little bit with the controller to help assist find me, but it ends up finding me, which is a lot better than previous models. A lot of times the other models just give up, but this one does a lot better job of actually fully implementing the active track. But since I am a little cautious and I have flown quite a few drones, I have turned the active track on and off in situations where I feel that I was getting pretty close to actually crashing my drone. But overall, the active track has improved quite a bit. Let's go ahead and pack up the drone. So we're going to first fold the propellers, fold it here, tuck it here. Now here for the guard, apply the guard to the front sensors. Then here we want to tuck it in. So then now we can apply it and your gimbal is tucked in safely. Now let's put everything away. The head of the drone will go forward. You should be ready to roll to fly when it's convenient. Thank you everybody for watching my video of my unboxing of the DJI Air 3. I hope that you pick one up and stay tuned for more drone footage. I have a trip planned for Australia and New Zealand soon, so I can't wait to share this footage with you. As I said before, I have so much more content, so many traveling tips, maybe some drone tips, 360 camera tips, and maybe even GoPro tips. So stay tuned, stay chocolate, and there I go tripping again.